Hey, welcome back, fellow collectors, to Brave's Toy Review. I am your host, Brave, and today we are building up, putting together, we are building the Build-A-Figure that is Red Skull Onslaught. Hoo-ah, hoo-ah, hoo-ah. And Supersonical has already started. Supersonical, Supersonical! That head doesn't go there, so... no, I'm quite sure. I'm quite sure that head does not go there. I'm pretty good with these things. So how about you take a seat to the side and let the people who know what they're doing do this, huh? No, don't be upset, Supersonico. Don't be upset. Just let me deal with it because I can get it done. All right. Okay, so we've got all our pieces together from this week's review. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not sure if I'm going to just go ahead and build this guy and put this review out first, and then as the week progresses, put the rest of them out. I'm not sure because this wave has just been a thing, and I'm kind of sick, so we'll see how I feel. But all that matters, all that I know is that right now we're putting this guy together. Okay, so we have all of our pieces. This part came with Cap. The head piece here is number 7. Came with Taskmaster. The pieces, a leg. One of the legs came with what was her name? Maria Hill, Sharon Carter, whichever one. I don't fucking know. They're both fake. And the other one came with Demolition Man. And then the body came with Mockingbird, okay, along with these pieces here, and then somebody here with an arm. Fuck it. All right, so we got everything together. If I got that out of order, so what? I'm sick. God dang it. All right, so we're gonna put this guy together first. All right, so let's take a look at the parts, and then we'll get into putting them together. Everything seems to be pretty up front and forward. Now, here's what I've noticed that did not come with this guy that we've seen in the past. Typically in the past, especially with the I don't know. Let's go back to the older ones, like the Arnim Zola wave and shit. They all came with directions for building the. But not actually really needed, but still, they came with directions, and I always thought that was pretty cool. I mean, give directions. You got to put something together. Give directions. It's only fair. This guy doesn't. Whatever. Dang, it irritate. Some things just irritate me, right? And I might be in a pissy mood because I'm sick. I don't know. All right, so let's get this guy going. All right, so here we go. First things first. Let's get his arms on here. And those are mushroom pegs, and if you look inside of there, you can see how it ratchets. See those little tab things inside of there? That's what allows it to ratchet on this mushroom peg, and then you can see the grooves there on the mushroom peg. So that's what allows it that really nice ratchet that you're getting in there. It's a soft ratchet, but still it's very nice. That one goes on. You hear the click. Ooh, clicky, clicky. Nicey, clicky. All right. And then we have our legs. Now, the legs are just round mushroom peg portions with none of that ratcheting deal inside of there, right? So you just kind of put those on. Nice and tight. Just fit it on there. Yeah. Push it in. Other side. Yeah. There we go. Get it in there. Get it in there. You like it. All right, so then that's that leg. This guy's pretty tall, surprisingly. I think I like that. I didn't think I was going to be a fan of this guy. I may still not be a fan of this guy, but I will say I'm pretty happy with the height of this guy so far. So, yeah. Of course, we got the same standing bullshit problems we always have here, don't we? All right, so here we have. We'll do that later. All right, take these shoulder pieces. You have these. This is a soft rubber, and then you have these pegs on either side, and then you have these holes here and here. So I say plug that in the back, bring it around front. There we go, and there you go. That's how you want that done, baby. That's how we're gonna get this business taken care of. Same thing on the other side, just so you can see it. There we go, nice and snug. One more. There we go. Let's back this out because it's getting kind of hectic. It's getting kind of hectic. Here's this back piece that goes on here like that. That thing is just stupid in my opinion, but I guess you need it. And then here's the head. I'm pretty sure we're going to end up pushing something off. And I put that head on. And it's on a ball. And it's really a tough fit. And here he is all completed. Okay, so he's a pretty big guy. He's a pretty big guy. And for what he is, he's kind of impressive. I'll give him that. This thing is kind of stupid. I kind of like twisting it up like that and having it like that just a little bit. That looks kind of, I don't know, like some kind of Egyptian type god type deal. I don't freaking know. The head sculpt again is pretty nice. That's a red scully skull right there, and we can compare it to the red skull that we got from the Winter Soldier wave. It just looks kind of like he wants to say it's a trap, right? So yeah, that's that. He's got that really grimacing. Yeah, he fell down. He's got that really grimacing grin going on there. He looks pretty intimidating. Okay, so no problems with that. Here's some things I want to point out before I go any further. He's a hard stander, like many of the figures, but if you go in and you click those feet around a little bit, because you got a little bit of a soft ratchet inside of there as well. Click those feet around a little bit and force that swivel. Once you do that on both legs, he will stand so much better. So make sure you get in there and do that. Arm sculpt is pretty nice. He's really bulky. He's really heavy. He has some bulky and heavy. He has some pretty good weight to him, pretty decent. I like that. I like that little design here in the leg. He looks pretty good. I can't crap on him. He's got a decent little ab crunch by way of a mushroom peg here, and the torso goes up and down, nice around. There's not much room you can get with the head going anywhere, mainly because of this back portion back here. It is on a ball peg and the hinge, so you theoretically would have the movement, but because of this thing, you just really can't get much, and that head is hard as hell to put on. These guys flex up and down, so you can still utilize your arm movement a little bit. He's really stiff because you just put them together, so it's a little bit of work to get him to move around, but he does get a good range of motion moving forward, moving backwards, so that's good. I love that little rib line work. This thing is not pegging well. It's going to come off, so just get used to it. On the back here, you can see a really nice back lat sculpt there, and then you have these guys here in the lower back, and that really looks good. Check that out, man. Check that out. Yeah, some nice looks like dry brushing inside of there, but it's just really shiny, so I find it probably more of a wash there, a nice black wash, which you also see there, and then again in the arms here and there, and then on the insides of the legs. So I like that bit of detail they put into there. That's a nice little deal right there. The purple, he's really red. He's really purple. There's no way around that. This breaks it up a little bit, so that kind of helps out. All in all, he's a pretty decent BAF. I don't know how sought after he'll be. You know how it goes in the Marvel Legends world. You collect them, everybody wants them when they first come out. Then after that, it's kind of like, plummet. But as far as BAFs go, he's pretty okay. He's all right. He was good. You got some really sharp deals here on the nails, so be careful. It's not a soft plastic. It does sticky. So if you got some little ones, you might want to caution around them or on that. The bicep action is quite minimal, but you got a swivel here, and you also have a swivel there, so that's good. Got a bicep swivel there. We already covered ab crunch here. You don't have a waist swivel, but you get a swivel because of this upper torso portion there. You get the standard articulation here. The range is a little limited in the back because of the cheeks, but it's okay. You get your thigh swivel because of that same mushroom peg, and you get double articulation at the knee there. You get swivels on the feet, and you get the nice little soft ratchets there at the ankle as well. So all in all, he's pretty decent. Put that shit back on. Hey, so we've taken a look at the Red Skull Marvel Legends Captain America wave, and we've shared some ideas and discussed some feelings concerning the wave. Oh, God. it's a Marvel Legends wave. Okay, it's not a Figure Arts wave. It's not a Figma wave. It's not a Play Arts Kai wave. It's a Marvel Legends wave at $20 a figure, which we already know should be $15 a figure, but it's not. It's $20 a figure. How do I weigh this wave based on those facts? It's the new Marvel Legends wave. If you're a Marvel Legends collector, you're going to go and get this wave. How happy will you be with this wave? If you're a Hasbro denialist. Oh, how about this? If you're a Hasbro supporter, if you're willing to buy anything that Hasbro puts out, you're not going to have any complaints. If you're a Marvel Legends dedicated fan, you're not going to have any complaints. If you are a Marvel Legends fan, you are addicted to Marvel Legends, you have to collect them, but you do realize they have some faults, then you may have some complaints concerning some of these figures, paint splotches, paint chips, poor paint masking, lack of weapon storage, totally ridiculous straps that hold they just don't hold in place at all. But it's a Marvel Legends wave. We are getting updated characters. We are getting characters that we haven't seen before. So that is a credit in itself. So, take it for what it is. Enjoy it for what it is. Get your action figure photography on. Get your plastic crack hustle slang game on if you're able or you're in a position to get your hands on these waves and buy a few of them and do some scalping. Hey, by all means, get it done, man. And if you're just a guy that's trying to complete like your shield agents, your villains, or whatever, here's yet another opportunity to do so. When it comes to Marvel Legends, I'll be honest with you, I buy them, I get them. Some of them I take back, some of them I don't. I stockpile them. And when I get tired of them and I need to sell some shit, I sell them. That's just the nature of the Marvel Legends game as it is now. It wasn't like that in the past, but the past is gone. We are in the present and looking towards the future. I don't see it getting any better. Yeah. Until next time, I am your host, Brave. This is the Red Skull Wave. That is Supersonical. We are out of here. Why this guy has straps on his head? Because they can't go on his shoulders.